Hi, this is Michael Brennan with TTR Sotheby's International Realty here in Georgetown. And today I'd like to speak with you about some of my favorite buildings south of M Street here in Georgetown. Now, number one on the list is 1080 Wisconsin Avenue. That building is also known as Georgetown Park Residences. Got about 100 units directly above the mall. Great building, tough to beat a location sitting on M and Wisconsin Avenue in the heart of Georgetown. Some things to keep an eye on. Got a couple short sales in the building right now, and it's certainly directly above a mall, so people that are selling or buying are going to want to keep up to date with what's going on in the mall down below. Actually got a unit listed in there right now, unit 1021, a one-bedroom, 1.5 bath, about 900 square feet unit, priced right now at $479, but excellent building to definitely keep an eye on. Their sister building is 3225 Gray Street. It's also known as Canal House, and it's more of a boutique building. Has 30 units inside, and what I like about the Canal House is some of the units are a little more interesting in that there's lofts, they're duplexes, they live a little bit more like a home. Canal is definitely a good place. Got its own boutique style garage, meaning no public access, just for owners only, and most of the units at Canal House actually do convey with parking, which in Georgetown is definitely key. Next on the list is the Paper Mill Townhomes. 101 townhome style condos, pool parking, excellent board, excellent financial resources, good owner occupancy ratio, good cash in the bank. Nothing really too much to say rough about the Paper Mill Townhomes. They're FHA approved. They do a great job of maintaining the property. Definitely bullish on the Paper Mill Townhomes for sure. Just south of there is 3299K. It is called Paper Mill on the Potomac. And great building here. What I like about it probably the most is some of the buildings south of them, the 80s buildings, well, they feel just like that. They feel like 80s. They got that style a little bit. Whereas this, when you walk in 3299K, it feels a little bit like new construction. And I also like the fact that the fees are very low in that building. Say a one-bedroom condo in there that I just actually sold, fees more like $470, $450, much lower than some of the other area buildings. It also has its own parking garage, and most of the 30 units at 3299K do in fact have parking that conveys, separately deeded, but again, very important. From there, let's talk about 1015 33rd Street Northwest. That's also known as the Flour Mill. Great building. Location sits directly in between the C&O Canal and the Potomac River. About 50-ish units in that building. Great staff there at the Flour Mill. They're going to have a pretty large project coming up. It's going to be a brick point retuck project that's definitely going to dig into their cash reserves. Probably looking for some higher fees there, maybe some assessments to take care of this project. But at the end of the day, well, it's not going to be a pile of fun to be going through a construction project that they inevitably will go under. The net's going to be, the building's going to be a stunner. It's going to be, quasi new construction in the heart of Georgetown, C&O Canal, Potomac River, and it sits 50 yards away from another building called 3303 Water that gets well over $1,000 per foot. So I definitely like the Flour Mill for sure. Last building for today, 1077 30th Street. It's also known as the James Place. And like some of the other buildings, it's going to go through some renovations. In this case, great building, again, awesome location. It's going to need a little updating. And the good news is they're doing just that. They've got architect plans that look fantastic. The board president invited me to the James Place to review these plans, offer some feedback, and without question, I like what I see. And their financial position at James Place, in my opinion, is pretty strong. So I think they're going to be able to do this extensive common area renovations. I believe it's going to include windows as well, without impacting the owners too much financially. And again, I think at the end of the day, it's going to be an awesome building where values are probably only going to go straight up. They're just simply put, with all of these buildings here, they really can't build any more, and the location is second to none. If you have any question about real estate here in Georgetown, questions about these buildings, or you know someone that you think could use a little help in real estate, don't hesitate to get in touch. Again, it's Michael Brennan with Sotheby's International Realty. Best number for me is 202-330-7808. Otherwise, thanks a lot for checking out my video blog today, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.